Hello intermediate student, Ricardo Augusto from English U, and welcome to our intermediate English class. Today we are going to talk about personality part 2 because we've studied the first part from the personality and now we are going to talk about who am I. That's okay? And we are going to divide this class in 3 parts. We are going to talk about personality part 2 like I said to you, and after that we are gonna let's practice together something about personality and learning about some vocabularies. And the third part, we have a homework for you, and we are gonna watch the video 2030. We are gonna watch, and after that, you are gonna send me or send us the teachers to the exercise from this class. That's okay? Don't forget to download the material from this class. Or if you have the handout with you, don't forget to check everything because it's easy for you to understand if you are without the material. That's okay? Let's go. We have some adjectives in this first part. I would like you repeat with me. That's okay? For example, repeat please. Questions. Conscientious. Curious, easygoing, independent, logical, loyal, mature, or you can say mature, quiet, rebellious, self-sufficient, sensitive. Don't forget to repeat these words, okay? If you need to stop the video and repeat, it's so important for you. Remember the pronunciation and you can say the pronunciation better than if you are not listening with me. The first adjective, it means in Portuguese, cautious, cauteloso, or ter cautela, alguém que tem cautela, cautious. Next one, conscientious, it means consciente, curious, curioso, easygoing, de boa, that's okay. Independent, it's so simple because it's a cognate, it's independente in Portuguese. Logical, uma pessoa lógica, direta. Loyal, fiel in Portuguese. Mature, it means in Portuguese maduro. Quiet, tranquilo. Rebellious, rebelde. Self-sufficient, it means like autossuficiente in Portuguese. And sensitive, okay? Now you know these vocabularies, you know these adjectives, and I would like you send me an audio, okay? Look at the adjectives personality above. Say if you consider them to be positive or negative qualities and why. And after that, would you use any of them to describe yourself? The first thing you have to send in audio for us is answer this question and talking about if these adjectives are positive or negative for you, and would you use this to describe yourself, okay? The next one, usually what is your reaction when you are over pressure? Over pressure, it means sobre pressão. So, we have to send us this audio using only one audio to answer these questions. For example, I'm going to give an example now. I am so conscientious in my case, and I am curious, and I think curious is so nice for you learning more. I am not easygoing. But I am so mature because I have to lead, to deal with some people every day, and I have to be mature sometimes. But nowadays, I think the most important adjective for me is to be conscientious about the things. Did you know? You have to do this and send the audio to your teacher, and we are gonna give you feedback about your English speaking because you have to practice your English conversation. And after that, about the pressure, over pressure, you have to say, for example, normally my reactions when I am over pressure, I have to talk more and I have to pay attention about the situation more because I intend not making a lot of mistakes every time. Because if you are over pressure, if you ask helpful from another people, in my opinion, it's so nice and everything's gonna be right because you are being helpful and everything can be nice if you do this. This is my opinion about that. Did you understand? The first part about this, you have to send one audio talking about your personality adjectives. Who am I or who are you? That's okay? Second part now, if you need to stop this video, that's okay, and send the audio to your teacher, that's great. But if you are not stopping, if you're going to do the exercise when you finish all the class, don't worry, you can choose about that. Second part, what is your personality type? Planner or spontaneous? Facts or ideas? Heads and hearts? Extrovert or introvert? So, we are gonna decide together if you are planner, spontaneous, facts or ideas, your mind, heads or hearts, extrovert or introvert. This is our poll. Poll in English, it means pesquisa. That's okay? We are gonna see if you are a perfectionist or a planner or spontaneous. The first one, the number one is, are you a perfectionist who hates leaving things unfinished? Letter A. Letter B. Someone who hates being under pressure and tends to over-prepare. A bit organized and forgetful. Letter C. Someone who puts things until the last time. Letter D. Okay, we have some bold words. Letter A. Unfinished. It means não terminadas. Things unfinished, it means as coisas sem terminar. Over-prepared in letter B. Sempre bem preparado, over-prepared. Under-prepared seria uma pessoa sem preparo. That's okay? The opposite of that. Forgetful, it means esquecido in Portuguese. And last minute, último minuto. You have to pay attention about that and choose what is part of you. Okay? In my case, I can say you now. Let me see. Letter A. A perfectionist who hates leaving things unfinished. This is my personality in this case. And we are going to mark, okay, letter A in this case. And after that, in 2, 3, and 4, you are going to mark this and take a picture and send it to us. That's okay? Second one, you need to give a friend direction to your house. Do you? What do you do? First one, letter A. Write down a list of detailed directions. Letter B. Send a link to Google Maps. C. Give rough directions. Letter D. Draw a simple map showing the basic direction. The first bold word, palavras em negrito. Pay attention about that. Write down, it means listar. That's okay? Second one, send, the verb enviar. C. Rough, it means rude in English or in Portuguese. Rude, that's okay? D. Basic direction, it means direções básicas. Perfect? Choose the best sentence, the best letter. It's like your personality. 3. If an argument starts when you are with your friends, do you? Letter A. Face it head on and say what you think. B. Try to find the solution yourself. C. Try to keep everyone happy. D. Do anything to avoid hurting people's feelings. The first bold word, the letter A, face it head on, encarar face a face, cara a cara, face it head. Letter B, try to find a solution, tentar encontrar uma solução para você mesmo. Letter C, to keep is the verb manter, permanecer. Letter D, to avoid is the verb evitar, to avoid hurting people's feelings, evitar ferir o sentimento das pessoas. You have to choose another sentence in your case. That's okay? Last question, the 4 is, you are out with a group of friends. What do you do? Say hardly anything. Say a bit less than most people. Talk quite a lot. Do nearly all the talking. The first one, hardly, is dificilmente. Você dificilmente diz alguma coisa. Letter B, diz um pouco menos do que a maioria das pessoas. Você fala um pouco menos que a maioria das pessoas. Letter C, talk quite a lot. Você fala bastante, você fala muito. And the D, do you nearly all the talking? Você fala quase tudo. Quase tudo você está ali sempre se comunicando. Okay, we finished this part and you have to take a picture about your choice and send it to us. That's okay? This is the part from our personality adjectives and we are going to discover what is yours. That's okay? The second part, stop the video if you need to do this, and after that, come on to let's practice more, okay? Okay, our let's practice on the next page, that's okay? We have eight sentences, yeah, and the letter A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. We are gonna match the sentence 1 to 8 with A to 8. What do you have to do? We are going to read, for example, the first one, the number 1. He's not very sociable. Okay? He's not very sociable, you know, it means in Portuguese, ele não é muito sociável. That's good? And sociable is the bold word. You have to pay attention, the bold word help you to discover what is the best sentence to aid you have to discover. For example, if you read now the A, I think it's because he hasn't got any brothers and sisters. Eu acho que é porque ele não tem muitos ou não tem nenhum irmão ou irmã. Por isso que ele não é muito sociável. Então, se você achar que essa intenção 1, ela tem tudo a ver com a letra A, você vai anotar a letra A ali na número 1. Okay? You have to understand, read and understand along this, okay? If you need to search some words, don't worry about that. It's necessary, don't worry. But you have to pay attention if the 1, it match with the A, or 1, it match with the B, or something like that. That's okay? In my case, in my opinion, I think the number 1, it means the letter A. But I don't know if you discovered it different than me. That's okay? And you have to match this exercise, read in high voice for you, okay, aloud. And after that, take a picture and send to us, and we are gonna check everything and give you a feedback, okay? We are gonna learn a lot in this class about personality because there are a lot of words important and we have to learn these new words. You have to put these words in our English conversation from now. That's okay? This is the second part, and the third part now, if you need to stop the video, like I said, do this. If you don't stop, don't worry, you have to finish everything, and you can repeat the class every time if you need. So now we have the video 2030, okay? Remember the history about we are learning at the class. I believe you watched the videos 11th until 22, and now we have to learn and to practice I believe the before last video 23rd. I believe the last is 24th. And now after watching this video, you have to create an email like we are gonna watch in this video. Watch this video now, and after that I come back to finish the class and to give you the exercise, okay? You are gonna create an email like in this video.
Hello?
Good morning. My name is Glenn. I am calling from the Goldfish Incorporated. May I speak to Miranda Cunningham?
She's not in at the moment. I'm a colleague. What can I do for you?
We are a company that provides interim jobs. We have over 250,000 registered candidates covering all kinds of jobs.
Sorry, I don't understand what this has to do with me.
We understand that you are planning to open a new office in Glasgow, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So you will need new personnel.
Sure.
As you know, newspaper advertising can be a slow and expensive process. Our job is to help you find new qualified personnel in a short time.
I see.
We can recommend career fairs and provide an effective recruitment service. We guarantee only high-achieving candidates.
Thank you. It's not up to me to make a decision. As I said, Mrs. Cunningham is not in at the moment.
I understand. Would you mind if I call again later this week?
Not at all. Goodbye.
Thank you for your time. Goodbye. Hello, the Sentinel. How can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to place a job ad in your newspaper.
Hold the line, please. I will put you through to Mr. Finder.
Oh, I almost forgot. Miranda is in court and has asked me to check her emails. Okay, Miss Adams. Dear Mrs. Cunningham, I wish to inform you that another unpleasant event has occurred and... Let's see, this one. Hi, Miranda. I would like to know the dates and location of the conference on bioethics and health law. Thanks a lot, Janet. Send email to Janet as soon as possible. Oh, help. I have to send an email to all the colleagues. I must tell them that there will be no internet connection from 10 to 12 today. Subject, internet connection failure. Dear colleagues, I am writing to inform you that due to technical problems, there will be no internet connection from 10 to 12 this morning. Let me apologize for the inconvenience. The IT department has guaranteed that by 12, everything will be back to normal. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact extension 335 IT Services. Thank you for your attention. Kind regards. Postscript. I know you are going to hate me. 2 hours without the internet. But it's not my fault. I am just a personal assistant, and there's nothing I can do about it. Lots of kisses, your friend, Belinda. I'm afraid I can't send it like this. Okay, let's write something serious. Miranda would kill me if I sent something like this. Adriana, have I told you about the photos for the magazine?
What photos? What magazine?
A magazine wants to take some pictures of my coffee bar for a series of articles called Secret London.
Wow, that's wonderful.
Yes, it is. They want to publicize the coffee bars where you can drink a cup of coffee in peace and quiet.
Huh, good idea.
They will use photographic models in the pictures. Imagine what great publicity it will be for my business.
Indeed. Maybe it won't be so secret anymore.
Maybe they will want to take pictures of me as well. They may even ask me to be in an advertisement.
Why not?
I'm only afraid that I won't be photogenic.
Oh, I can help you if you want me to. A close friend of mine is a model.
Wonderful! I would like to look charming.
Oh, no problem. You can flutter your eyelashes like this. This is very appealing. Uh-huh.
How can I show surprise?
You can raise your eyebrows. Like this.
And when I get indignant,
Twitch your nose.
Good. And what about self-satisfaction?
That's my favorite one. You smirk. And if you're happy, you beam.
One last thing. How do I show disapproval?
Easy. You sniff. It's very effective.
Well, I hope that's not necessary.
Yeah.
Felicity, you look great today. Come on, Felicity. I can't believe you haven't got a host of admirers.
I have a host of people that get on my nerves.
Get on your nerves? How come?
Yes. They think it's good to keep me up to date with all the latest bad news.
I see.
Luckily, I do not know many people.
Maybe you could make some new friends.
To hear some more bad news, no thanks.
Felicity,
Yes.
have you ever tried doing some yoga?
Yoga? No.
I think yoga could really help you.
How?
Yoga promotes health and happiness by working on the mind, body, spirit. You will start by asking yourself some really important questions, such as, am I satisfied with what I'm doing?
I don't have to do yoga to know that.
Yoga teaches you that happiness does not depend on external events.
What does it depend on then?
It is a completely new perspective. You learn to be happy now, to turn despair into joy.
That's really hard to believe.
The main form of yoga practiced in the West is Hatha yoga.
Hatha yoga?
Yes, it involves yoga postures and breathing exercises.
Postures?
There are a lot of yoga postures. Dog and cat, the cobra, the locust.
Dr. Fraser, I don't think yoga would be good for me. I'm scared stiff of exotic animals.
Felicity, but these are just the names of the different postures.
Look at the cinema listings. There are lots of nice movies showing.
How do you know?
I read the cinema reviews. This movie must be really unforgettable.
Ah, we could go to the cinema if you want to.
Why not? Today's Friday, right?
Right.
We'd better book seats then.
Sure. Have you got a phone number?
Let me see where this movie's showing. Here. 0871 971 5682.
0871 971
5682.
5682.
How can I help you?
Yes. I would like to book 2 tickets for tonight's showing.
I am sorry, but I think you've got the wrong number.
Oh. Okay. Bye. You must have given me the wrong number.
I don't think so. You dialed the wrong number. Okay, try this one. 0871 971 5587.
Okay.
Thank you for calling the Apollo Leicester Square. For details about movies now showing, press 1. To book tickets, press 2. To talk to customer service, press 3.
Oh, my. I hate all this.
Thanks for calling the Apollo Leicester Square. Your call is in a queue. Please hold on until one of our operators is free. We are sorry to keep you waiting.
Next time we go out to have pizza, okay?
Pizza. Sure?
This is Mary speaking. How can I help you?
Yes, I want to book 2 tickets for tonight's showing at 8:30.
Can you give me your name and credit card number, please?
Oh, sure. Would you like something to drink?
Yes, sure. I'd like a natural fruit drink if possible.
Gin and tonic for me.
Okay. You are from Australia, right?
Yes, I am.
I'm going there in a couple of months. Do you have any recommendations on what I should see?
Sure. I'm from Sydney. Sydney is Australia's largest city and a real cultural melting pot.
Interesting.
There is a lot to see, but there are some places that cannot be missed, such as the harbour, the Opera House, the historically important area of the Rocks, and the World Heritage Blue Mountains, not far from Sydney. I could lend you a travel guide of the city if you wish.
That would be great.
But the most important thing is not to miss a party on top of a skyscraper. The view of the city and its harbour is breathtaking.
Are you ready to leave?
Sure. I have even bought a new camera for the occasion.
What I mean is visas, passports, insurance, and so on.
Not really.
It's essential to have such practical information prior to and during journeys to faraway places such as Australia.
That's right. For instance, a visa is required of all visitors to Australia.
How can I obtain the visa?
Oh, I can't remember. Visa regulations change from time to time, so you'd better check on the internet.
What about vaccinations?
There are currently no specific vaccinations required.
Thank goodness.
Just one last suggestion. I don't wish to be impertinent, but perhaps it would be a good idea to have a new hairdo before you leave.
What?
A new hairdo. I am a hairdresser, and a new hairstyle is always important before important changes and experiences.
Yes! That is a great idea!
Okay guys, did you watch this video? Did you understand everything? I hope so. And now we have the exercise and you need to repeat this video if you you can learn different words by business words and you can use in your email now. So the homework now, the another homework by this class. First one, as in the part 2 from the video 2030, write a formal email asking for some information, writing 2 paragraphs. Okay, you are going to create an email and send to someone writing 2 paragraphs. The first one is, first paragraph, explain why you are writing and give some personal information. You are going to talk about yourself and introduce yourself, who you are, and things like that. The second paragraph, ask your questions and ask them to send you information. For example, you have to use an subject. Você precisa ter título, tema desse e-mail. For example, let me see. You have to choose, for example, buy a bicycle. Comprando uma bicicleta. Okay, I need information about bicycle. That's okay? And after that, explain about who you are, the first paragraph. And the second one, you are going to ask a question about this bicycle, okay? Asking information. For example, I would like to know if you have this bicycle in blue color or in red color and something like that. About the price, about if you need to buy or to pay in credit card or something like that. That's okay? And after that, you write this exercise, this email. You have to check your email for mistakes like grammar, punctuation, and spelling. And after that, you checking this, you have to send me this email, and we are gonna check everything, and of course helping you a lot with this class. So guys, this is our class today, and you have you know there are a lot of contents here for you practicing, for you studying, and you have to give a lot of time to spend time doing it. And of course we are looking forward, nós estamos ansiosos, we are looking forward to receive your exercise, and after that, of course, giving you feedback for you improve a lot and enrich your knowledge. That's okay? Thank you so much. If you have any question, don't hesitate to talk to us, to send a message by WhatsApp, and of course, we are gonna give you some alternatives and things you need. Thank you so much for watching this class, and bye-bye. See you next class. Take care.